So it's Thursday, which is sometimes my favorite day of the week, but because it's summer and Bones isn't on, this is not one of those times. In fact, today's really boring and long, and I'm glad I'm home from work at any rate. I'm sure you guys are all very anxious to know how work is going with the new tech supervisor. He started Tuesday this week. I'm pretty sure our boss just hired a male version of myself with several more years of bookstore experience. He's kind of awesome. You know, ex-anthropology major, does some stuff in a line of work that I'm really interested in. We have the same political views, the same interest in books and music, and he sealed the deal today. When at one point my assistant, well, I say my assistant, we're both tax clerks, but I've been there longer than he has. We were trying to find the new guy today and to check something. I don't remember what now, but he wasn't there. He was off discussing something with the main manager. But we didn't know. We theorized that he'd run off. And he came back and he was like, "No, really, guys, if you ever can't find me, it's probably because I'm hiding in that clothes rack over there." So I look forward to the day when he is actually hiding in the clothes rack. I hope he talks to customers and it freaks them out, because that would make my life. Not my day, my life. It's been a week of receiving. School starts next week, so all the books we didn't have in, we are getting. And I have been moving hundreds and hundreds of pounds of books every day. And even though I now have like 5 helpers to do so, it does not get easier. Today was supposed to be a very small shipment, 6 boxes. We got 50. 56. Really, it's the same number. But I'm sure you guys really don't want to hear about the goings-on at a college bookstore, because it sucks. No one wants to buy their books, no one wants to sell the books either. So it's 21 days until DragonCon. Now it's about the time I should really start actually getting my shit together. Picking out which celebrities I want to meet. Ooh, look, the Phelps twins from Harry Potter will be there. That's exciting. We might have to go see their panel. I'm sure they'll have one. Anyway, we need to work something out where we figure out who we want to go meet, what panels we want to go see. I've got to finish getting my costume stuff together. I dragged Matt to the mall yesterday so I could find some Dr. Brennan costumes. How do you dress like a forensic anthropologist? We hit the bargain rack at JCPenney. It's great. Now I have the stress that I don't know if I'll ever wear in real life, because I don't do dressy things. But it's a $60 dress for $10. Just on the principle of the thing, I had to buy it. I looked cute in it too, but it was kind of a, bonus. Yeah, this is why you didn't go clothes shopping with me. I still have to figure out nightwear. I want to do Dr. Brennan all the time, but Matt thinks that party time requires something a little sexier. So I'm sure by the time you see me in my nightwear at the con, someone will have won that argument. It probably will not have been me. So I'm sure there'll be latex and lace involved. Not a lot of it, because hey, who needs clothing? Yeah. Life. It's very exciting up here. Hopefully when school starts back and I actually have friends in the area. Let's see. So last weekend was Monday was Matt's birthday last week, and we celebrated it. Like 5 straight days of partying. I'm not a big partier. I'm not very social. Kind of boring like that. But we hung out at the joust camp one night with our jouster friends. Yeah, who are awesome. Well, some of our jouster friends Some of them had gone on to their next engagement, and the others were getting ready to leave then the next day or the day after, I can't remember. Wee hours of the morning, whatever day they were leaving. I do not envy them. Then let's see, we hung out the next night with our friends. We did the pizza and pub thing, and yeah, the night's a little hazy, but not really. We had pizza. I had a couple drinks. One of my drinks took 20 minutes coming to me, which is ridiculous. Luckily, we knew the bar manager. Yay! And then we went down to my favorite little bar and played pool. Badly. I always play pool badly, so not really a surprise. On Saturday, we drove down to my parents when I got off work with the ferrets, and we hung out with one of our friends, Mary, and then we picked up another one of our friends when she got home from her parents, from a wedding she'd been at. And we went to the gay bar because gay bars are pretty much the best things ever. Love gay bars. Best times I've ever had. And the best drinks. You know, I'm really bad with open bars. I like a menu. So Carrie and I basically just said, hey, we like vodka. Can you make us something with vodka? So, I had a sweet tooth. That's what it was called. I have no idea what's in it, but it was great. I had two of them, in fact. I think I knew the bartender. I was gonna say something else. I don't remember what. Then Sunday, we had dinner with my parents, and my sister-in-law, and my brother, and my sister, and my nieces. It was a grand old time. My sister-in-law and my brother and my husband and I all play Words with Friends on our iPhones, and we're terribly addicted, and yeah. I really suck at it, so I always lose, especially if they're much better than I am. Shockingly. No, not shockingly, they're smarter people than I am in such ways. They wouldn't know what to do if they were in an archaeological unit. So I do feel better about that. I know what I studied. So comparison to those 4 days, this week's been kind of boring. We did have Indian Monday night with some of some of our friends from the fair. And Indian is my favorite food, or one of my favorite foods. Butter chicken and masala tea is pretty much mine. I've had a bad day. The world can piss off food. It always makes me feel better. And then Tuesday we had Thai, which is one of my other favorite foods. I love baby corn chicken. I can't say the actual name. My Thai is not very good. My Japanese is passable. I can at least pronounce things when I see the romanization. So clearly we're very big on the Asian foods here. Then last night we went to the mall, and we had leftovers from my parents. Homemade green beans and barbecue ribs, and it was all very yummy. So this vlogging once a week thing is very hard when you lead a life that's as boring as mine. I don't do much. I watched a few movies this week. They were all boring. Well, I watched Bones last night because I'm oogling clothes and jewelry and makeup now. And, you know, David Boreanaz. I think Matt's home. Yay. So on that note, I'll vlog again tomorrow, and I'll tell you about what movies I watched. It's been great. Adios.